What is up, guys? It's your boy K15 aka Kinchima15. Welcome to this video. Now, we don't do scripts here, we rant. We talk off the cuff. I will truly, in my best ability, explain to you why Assassin's Creed is dead and why we should bury it. Bueno. Assassin's Creed is not the game it used to be. This game has changed. I used to be a big fan of this franchise back in 2011 when I first played my first Assassin's Creed, and that was Assassin's Creed 2.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
At best, may it never change.
And may it never change us.
Jesus Christ, the chills. My goodness, such an amazing game. And after playing that game, I was hooked. I was addicted. Ezio was my favorite video game character of all time. I remember just going around, reading Wikipedia pages, finding lore. He was just so interesting. I was proud as hell when he won that video game award for best character, I think.
Character of the year.
Grazie for the nomination. I had no idea I was so famous outside Italia.
I was an Ezio fanboy, and I was an Assassin's Creed fanboy. I would find my way into groups, conversations, just to debate people as to why Ezio and Assassin's Creed were the best thing to ever happen to us since the meteor wiped the dime. I was a fanboy. Yes, I said it. I was in love with this franchise. Assassin's Creed 2 all the way to Unity, even though Unity was a mess. I enjoyed it. I had co-op videos on YouTube back in the day of me playing with people. I made montages. It was just fun.
Yeah, I'd say you got quite a bit of health there.
You do.
Alright, let's do this.
It was cinematic. It had a story. Sure, the parts usually shared the same revenge plot, but they were good. They served a purpose. They made us connect with these characters. Mention one Assassin's Creed character that you hated. Pre-Origin. That's right. Nothing. None. Yeah, I can't hear you say nothing because you're not here, but you get the point. There was always an Assassin's Creed character for you. You either like Ezio, or you don't like Ezio. Well, here's Connor. Oh, you're not too fond of Connor. Okay, well, here's his granddad. It was fun. The characters were lush. We were just being spoiled with great characters. And I'm sure some people wanted Ezio to come back, but Ezio's story was over. And then we went from what we know and love to Origin. And you know what? I wasn't even mad. I liked it. Origin was great. I enjoyed that game. And yeah, it was kind of janky. It was kind of stiff, but it was still good. It still had that soul of Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it was a bit harder to one-shot enemies now. With the right leveled up gear, you definitely could. Bayek was great. Egypt was nice, dusty, and brown. And then Odyssey came out. Jesus, what have they done to this game? You told me I gotta grind my ass off just to get the right gear, just to play the right mission. Sure, there were grind elements in Assassin's Creed Origin, but it wasn't on the nose. I know Origin was the blueprint for Odyssey. They were testing the waters, and then they just went full-on RPG with Odyssey, and God, I hated it. I have tried playing Odyssey 3 times, and I always give up. I don't care about the characters. I don't care about Alexandros, whatever his or her name is. I chose the female character. By God, the voice acting is awful. We can go back to Assassin's Creed 2 when Ezio had that Italian accent, and everyone had an Italian accent when they talked, but it felt authentic. Nostalgia might be blinding me.
Now, why would Chrysis want an elder priest to cut out his tongue?
Midon is a caring.
You and I have not seen eye to eye on many issues.
Niccolo!
But you are exactly what the Order needed.
But he was. Oh, how she wept when his little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of him. placed him on this very altar. Scream for the gods to spare his life.
You know, if that's all the energy it took to be a voice actor for Ubisoft, at this point, they could hire me. They could hire anybody. I don't have any voice acting experience. Clearly, she sounds like she's reading from a book. I can do the same too. Look. And that is where the eagle bearer came to me and asked me to take the child in and make him my own. But with this very sword I will strike you down where you stand, so the gods will shine upon me. That's Odyssey. Literally, bro. But just trying to play Odyssey is just awful. What did Origin do that Assassin's Creed Odyssey did not do? Did Bayek have an accent? Yes, he did. Was he likable? Yes. He was. Did his accent ever annoy me? No, his accent never annoyed me. So why is everybody so annoying in Odyssey? When you go the RPG route, that's a lot of dialogue, that's a lot of cutscenes you have to put in there. But their cutscenes are awful, except the mole-capped ones that are pretty obvious to tell. Everything else is just awful. They look dead. They look like mannequins. Fighting a boss will take you 13, 15, 30 minutes if you're not leveled up well enough. If you don't have the right gear, you will sit in the same spot fighting the same motherfucker, just trying to kill this nigga. Even when you're well geared, it will take around 10 to 15 minutes just to kill this one motherfucker. They're literally bullet sponges. They're sword sponges. There's nothing entertaining about this. I went on Reddit and there are people who genuinely enjoy this, and it amazes me. I'm not here to, tell you, hey, you guys are wrong for liking this. Nah, it's just, how? So, it's clearly working because Ubisoft just keep doing this. Look at Valhalla. It's basically Odyssey 2.0. And sure, they try to appeal to the OG Assassin's Creed fans with the social assassinations, the one-shot kill with the hidden blade. But still, this is Odyssey 2.0. No, this is Origin 2.0. Jesus Christ, man. They don't care. And then I played Ghost of Tsushima. How do you expect me to go from Ghost of Tsushima to Valhalla? Ghost of Tsushima hits everything Assassin's Creed should have been, used to be. You want to know what's even crazy? We the fans have been asking for an Assassin's Creed game based in Japan for at least a decade, and they just spit in our faces. We don't know what we want. They know what we want. We're kids. Well, children. They're the adults. The combat isn't necessarily Assassin's Creed. No, it plays different. But it does feel like what Assassin's Creed used to be. What we truly enjoyed, and by God, it is so satisfying. Imagine taking out 5 people by yourself in quick succession. Amazing. You don't have to spend 5 minutes fighting each individual soldier, accumulating to about 30 minutes for a goddamn battle with one boss and 6 people. Jesus Christ. No, because Ghost of Tsushima doesn't have any pay-to-win elements. There are no gears that will give you XP. That's exactly why Ubisoft went full RPG with Assassin's Creed, because they can monetize it. It's easier to monetize when it's an RPG. Not only can you get cool clothes, cool armor by paying real world money, you can also pay for an XP boost. Now ask yourself, why does a game have an XP booster? There's only one reason. It's to make your grind easier. Why is it grinding in the first place? To make you buy XP boosters. It's that simple. It's crazy, isn't it? It's all connected. So imagine playing Ghost of Tsushima, the stealth mechanics, better than Odyssey. And I am not saying Ghost of Tsushima had the best stealth. No, the stealth needs a lot of work. It's not the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. It's okay. It gets it done. Now, if Ghost of Tsushima's stealth is okay, what does that make Origin, Odyssey, and definitely Valhalla? Because Ghost of Tsushima's stealth is better. It makes it worse. It makes it worse than trash. It makes it bottom of the barrel trash. Look at Unity. Look at the stealth in Unity. They made a co-op mode out of it. That's how good it is. They were so proud of their work, they made a co-op version of Assassin's Creed in Unity, where you and your friends can sneak around and get shit done. And it worked. It was amazing. Unity was the peak of Assassin's Creed gameplay-wise. And now we're here with Valhalla. and in Odyssey. Jesus Christ, what happened? Where did we go wrong as fans? Who was out here telling Ubisoft we want this shit? We don't want this shit. We don't need this shit. Take it back. Take it all the way back. If you don't want to do something linear, just give us some good side quests and a good story. Like you used to, man. Not this. This is killing me. This is painful. I couldn't beat Odyssey. It was so boring. I don't know the plot of Odyssey, and I've played it 3 times. And I promise you, the 3rd time, I made it halfway through. Until this day, okay, I lied. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember Odyssey's story. The main character is trying to find his mom to take down the cult. And good lord, I used to be an expert on Assassin's Creed lore. Now I don't know what the hell is going on. Did I get old? No, I didn't get old. No, I still play a lot of complicated games that require, mental gymnastics. I'm 25. I'm not that old. The lore is just gone to shit. It's not the same anymore. Tsushima succeeds where Assassin's Creed has failed. Better characters, better stories, better gameplay. It has the core of Assassin's Creed gameplay, and I'm not saying Ubisoft made that sort of gameplay popular. It's just Ghost of Tsushima does it better than any of the new Assassin's Creed games. And it's always the same. Go in here, kill a bunch of people. There's nothing wrong with a game being repetitive. Most games are repetitive, but it's how you dish it out, how you serve it, the things that happen on the way, the development, the new skills you add on. Nah, you got this big ass tree. You got to grind your ass off, get the experience, get the skill points. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Don't even get me started on the ridiculously huge maps. Maps that are so big, and yes, they're beautiful, but there's no life in them. The side quests are all boring. Whenever I played side quests, I played them because I needed the experience. And then I would just skip all the dialogue. That's how boring it is. I mean, I'd rather just play the boring ass side quest than pay real life money for an experience booster. Kiss my ass, Ubisoft. Look at the side quest in Ghost of Tsushima. I remember playing each one and enjoying it because there were small stories, small contained stories that mattered in the long run. Either Jin left these side stories learning something valuable, or he taught somebody something. If he isn't gaining some sort of experience or giving forth experience, he's doing something that's fun for me. It all ties to one big narrative, saving Tsushima. It all matters in the long run. That's all we want, to enjoy the video game. Not be slaves to the game's mechanic, because that's what Ubisoft wants, so we can spend real money. That's grimy. That's whack. How do you go from playing Red Dead to Odyssey? Jesus. Have you seen the horse mechanics in Odyssey? I remember trying to play Odyssey after I beat Red Dead. Oh my goodness, what a pain. The horse felt like a goddamn alien trying to pretend it was a horse. You want to know why it's so different? Because Ubisoft see their material as corporate work, a checkbox, a checklist, while Rockstar at the point of creating Red Dead 2 saw their work as what it truly is, art. And it shows, it truly shows. It shows in Ghost of Tsushima. Horse mechanics are great. I enjoy riding my Kage. Yeah, I named my horse Kage. I enjoyed riding Kage. I enjoyed visiting the end of the island. I don't even remember the name of the character from Odyssey. I don't, because I don't care. I know Jin. I know what Jin's trying to do. He's trying to save his village. He's trying to save his island. He's trying to save his people. And he'll do whatever it takes. Sure, it is sort of that revenge tale that we're all used to. But like I said, it doesn't matter how repetitive it is, as long as it's done right. Tsushima's not the first revenge tale we've ever played. It's not the second. It's not the third. Half of Assassin's Creed stories are based on revenge. And yet we play it because we enjoy it. Stories we care about, side stories we care about. Some fetch quests, some we gotta go there and kill people, some we gotta save people. But everything we do matter. We come out of these side stories caring because now either Jin has learned something or he has taught somebody something. They had main side stories. They had smaller side stories and then a big overarching story that everyone cared about. I don't remember any side stories in Odyssey because I only played 2 of them and I got bored. And I said, nah, never again. I don't care about Assassin's Creed anymore. Will I get Valhalla? Probably. Will it be day 1? Maybe not. Assassin's Creed is dead. Bury it. As Ghost of Tsushima does it better. It's a superior game at the moment. But devs that care about us, did you see that they have a co-op mode coming about at the end of fall this year? I'm excited for that. I am so excited. And they didn't have to do that because the story was ample enough entertainment for everyone. But they're doing it because they care. And it's free. Because they're passionate. But nah, Ubisoft just checks out a list. Corporate. Here you go. Oh, open world? Check. Really, really big? Check. Extremely fucking big? Check. Grindy? Check. Characters nobody cares about? Check. Why should we make nobody care about them? Because we want them to put themselves in the... Nah, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to put myself in these characters' shoes. Get out of here with that shit. Nah. No. No. More Ghost of Tsushima from you guys. Assassin's Creed is dead. Bury it. I said exactly what I said. Have a wonderful day, guys. And peace. Woo! Look at that. Oh, your buddy made it. Not you.